Gilius can have a stronger performance here as the final lock-in will now beat the Sett. For Cabochard on the top side of the map, obviously very solid matchup into tanks generally. Shen will be able to mitigate some of that with the Spirit's Refuge, but we'll have to keep our eye on this matchup.
And frankly, as we take a step back from both compositions, Vitality kind of like hit everything that you really want. They excel really well on trying to keep you from diving back into them. If Syndra is standing next to Aphelios, she just throws out the Scout of the Week, and hopefully Aphelios can fight front to back. There is technically outrange potential with the Ezreal and the Zoe against Aphelios. Where Volibear is going to strike first. I think you have to burn the flash off of Zoe first, otherwise you're never really going to have kill pressure on her. And we, as we say, this would be kind of the one window that you have. That's unfortunate.
Odoamne running up to flash forward to commit to the stun. Cabochard's coming down, but might be too little too late. Stolen flash from Abbedagge. Now, you want to talk about clean moves. That's going to feel very small to a lot of people, but the patience there to pick up Skeanz flash to then get out without committing any more resources, fantastic. Of course, if Milica had any more mana, he would have gone down. And still, Gilius might leap out to safety. Odoamne trying to cover. Sleepy Trouble from long range, but there will be no follow-up.
And the reason why Schalke are trying to force this so hard is because Milica doesn't have any mana. And so they don't mean anything anyway, but it's just that power of having access to the Syndra ultimate, which really is going to empower Vitality to say, okay, yeah, we can walk up into this river and feel confident that if we do pull our mid laner over, we're strong. So you get to negate that, which is what Vitality are setting up for.
In addition, we just have a lot more effective team-fighting ultimates from the side of Vitality. Volibear ult going to feel a lot stronger, a lot more impactful than Kha'Zix ult in a full-on 5v5. Similar story for the ult coming out of Comp. Ezreal ult obviously can be very strong, but we'll have to keep our eyes on that one as we go in. See if the Sett can really make an impact there. Always feels good to play into a tank as Sett, really maximizing that bonus health damage. Here we see the setup now. Dreams coming over the wall with Gilius to try to let a bit of poke down. Gilius, can you find another Miracle Smite? It does not look like they want to contest here, but the Redemption coming down, and good damage comes in from Abbedagge. That's going to be a sleepy Volibear. Could have gone unstoppable with the ultimate, but instead he's going to wait. Gilius pulling back just a little bit, and they will get nothing in the exchange here from the side of Schalke.
Yeah, according to plan for Vitality in this early game, you can see that the second Drake is being started right now.
Correct.
And Schalke are way behind this play. I don't think that they get a chance in hell at stealing this one away, unless it is a very cheeky snipe, and no, there we go. And this is not looking good.
Here's the thing that makes this tough, is that they have, in theory, I believe 2 or 3 plates here into the favor of Comp, which should allow him to jump up a little bit and get closer to that first item completion. Has to be careful though, Odoamne can mitigate a lot here with the Spirit's Refuge, but does not want to use that cooldown, knowing that he could be vulnerable to a dive. No eyes on Volibear. And you see the ward placed over the wall. They're just hoping, thinking maybe he'll catch something out. In the meantime, Schalke are going to spawn with some plates of their own. But Cabochard going to be in trouble. He's going to go for the pullback. He's no longer isolated. They have to be careful. Big haymaker going to hit Gilius, but Cabo still going to drop here in the end. Not tanky enough. His first blood goes to Schalke.
Yeah, finally a 14-minute almost there on the clock first blood. It took a very long time, but that's kind of the idea of what Schalke want to execute with this composition. Meanwhile, I still feel like it's a huge win for Vitality. You know, Aphelios
one of the most decisive members of the Schalke lineup is Dreams in the support position. Now, he's played 2 Yuumi games this season. He has not won a single one of those. So I'll have to see if this can be a difference. However, Abbedagge has been caught out. Will use his stopwatch. Gilius going to buy a bit of space for him. Will leap out, though, respecting the potential level 11 Syndra ult damage. Challenging smite, though. Very nice for Abbedagge to have. Will stop Milica from one-shotting him.
Also, really helps Abbedagge there that he didn't need that ultimate, as there's a deep teleport and Comp's in trouble.
Yeah, now stepping forward. Comp trying to outplay here, trying to go for the 200 years, but I don't know if he can make it happen. The flash before the taunt's a bit awkward there. Odoamne going to grab that one.
Yeah, you do not have the guns or the items for the 200 years. That was not going to be your montage moment.
Put Dreams on a playmaker. They were winning, and then they put him back on the Yuumi, and that is a big fear of mine. Obviously a strong champion, but Dreams, I want the Nautiluses. Even the Tom Kenches look like playmakers in his hands.
Because I think it's about empowering, you know, your big playmaker. You're
looking at taunt, something that's easily, you know.
And there's not a lot of hard CC really anywhere. It's
that's
like,
actually really,
it's Bard ultimate and like Sett ult and maybe a Volibear and a Scatter.
But we don't have a Sejuani, we don't have an Ornn, but now we might not even have a Comp in this game as Shen is now coming in. Comp's going to be in trouble. Odoamne going to move in just in time to give Gilius the kill. They're using fantastic work with that Shen ult.
Is it fantastic work? Like, don't get me wrong. That's how that's supposed to work. But that's one of those moments where Comp just takes his hands off the keyboard. He's like, what is that Kha'Zix damage?
I mean,
this is unreasonable.
You queued up for this when you picked Aphelios. You knew what you were getting yourself into. You are not nearly as imbalanced as you were on previous patches, Mr. Comp.
And yet Kha'Zix still very imbalanced. So we talked about how Vitality were actually going to have great itemization to go for this. You know, Syndra had her loot-ins, you had the battle stats from the crit on the Infinity Edge. Like, it would have felt really awkward. Like, Gilius is hunting around for any sort of minions right now.
CC, cleanse out. Will be enough. Ulti coming in, forcing the flash out of Neon. Solid play, slow play from Vitality, but really making it work there. Mid lane tower being broken in an instant, and that is who's there to back him up. He's got armed protection.
I mean, the thing is that Cabochard could ruin Gilius's day.
Oh, protect the president! Don't let him go down! Oh, Gilius is after the president. Comp running for his life. The suplexes, everything's coming out. They've stopped it all. The president is alive, but he's not doing any damage. Meanwhile, on the backside, Milica is going to find one. Comp still standing. Schalke scrambling to find these kills, but they won't get the opportunity. That's the triple taunt. That's big damage coming in. Oh, you were worried about the Kha'Zix, but you didn't know the Shen hit like a truck. Gilius now coming through the fight. Stealth going to have a brief moment here. Going to find another one. The reset comes out. Dreams, Abbedagge. Little girl, little cat. What can they do here? Taking down the big bear. Next up is the big man. Mecha Sett, no chance here. Stolen flash, leap out. Drowsy come back. Boom, boom, slap, styling on him. Oh, God, just embarrass him. Breaking his ankles. There's nothing you can do, Cabo. You're just going to be embarrassed after this one. Your champion has no agency. Oh, that was great emote usage.
Oh, no.
The poke coming down. And Froskurinn, we kind of said at the start of the game, and I want to reiterate here, it's just any time we're in these high-stakes matches where the stakes are very, very clear, not X tiebreaker scenario, 1 in a million, but lose and you die, essentially, teams always feel like they play so much more cautiously.
That's because your entire season, your entire year is on the line. If Schalke lose this, like, yeah, they'll get to play another game, but that's it. They're going to off-season.
Brutal after the turnaround. And obviously the fan favorite for the Schalke Miracle Run, the Quickshot pointed out earlier as well. It's also been a crazy series, or a crazy year for Vitality. Finally feeling like their roster is coming together. Skeanz showing up and making a big difference here. Have to see if Vitality can find the fight that they're looking for. Triple bubble to start it off is big. Labrov catching out Odoamne in the side. Comp trying to find an opportunity to auto-attack, but hasn't found it quite yet. Skeanz going in, Volibear going in.
Gilius got it.
Gilius finds it. And Neon now on the chase. Labrov has made it out 4 now. Magical journey through the wall. Good damage coming in from the backside. That frozen mallet making it impossible to get away. The binding will not connect. And look at the damage coming in from Abbedagge. Odoamne over the wall. The Ezreal over the backside. It's just too clean. Schalke are mowing down Vitality. Comp can do nothing in these exchanges. The flash forward for Neon. Absolutely no hesitation as the triple goes down for Gilius.
And Origin fans are losing it right now. I think for a minute there, they were getting a little bit nervous, maybe like wringing their hands, but they see that team fight, and suddenly the Miracle Run feels so
damage
much.
Threats on your team, you go Iceborne, and you are so incredibly obnoxious to deal with, on top of being perfect to clean up all of these extended exchanges.
Deep TP flank. It's Cabo. Is he going to just grab Neon?
It's very difficult to pull off, though. Neon going to go over the wall there, clever. Just to make it out, and just needs to connect him, throws it, but Cabochard going to pull him back. Shen now coming in. They're debating, though. They don't want to take this fight. Abbedagge now stepping forward. Vitality caught in enemy territories. Odoamne is going to leap in. He's going to find the taunt. Comp now going to be in trouble. Gilius on the backside. Eyes on that. Yuumi now going in. Comp is going to get taken out just like that. Vitality are getting picked apart. They cannot find the 5v5 they're looking for. They're getting no opportunities to hit priority target. Gilius goes invisible at the perfect time. It's a triple for Abba. That was so clean.
And like you said, just literally ripped apart from the outside. They got attacked from every single angle, and every single person on Schalke is doing ridiculous amounts of damages. Now, they're just going to chase down Labrov. Let him go!
Mikhail's coming out. Makes it easy for the follow-up. Isolated as well. Dreams is even hopping off the body just to make sure he can get in on the action. And now Skeanz going to be the one in trouble. Good night, Mr. Bear. That's going to be an ace for Schalke, and wow.
This game has very quickly gotten out of control.
Yeah, I would say the Death Cap 25 Magi stack Zoe.
You know, obviously, people getting picked off at inopportune times that kind of desynced their power points to where they wanted to have fights, or successful fights, if you will. But, you know, when your only engage is like Bard Ultimate, Scatter the Weak, and Sett's ult, I think this is what happens when a poke composition just gets you under towers and then just takes pot shots at you.
Yeah, and obviously Labrov is fishing, trying to find something back, but the thing about the Schalke composition is that it's just insanely good into Bard. Every single champion has a way to get away from the Bard Ultimate. These are not the immobile carries like the Aphelios or the Ashe or the Varuses of patches past. This is a very mobile set of champions that just aren't really going to get reliably caught out or be caught grouping up for this Bard Ultimate.
And Odoamne is unmovable. He is so tanky.
289 to the 220 of Cabo. Now, admittedly, maybe Cabo's giving up some of that
He's level
CS over to
18 to
Gaunt.
level 15. There's nothing that they can do to Odo.
He's just walking away. For now, they're holding on. They're trying to get something done, but a clean taunt coming in from Cabo on the follow-up now from the Cat. Gilius going to leap back over the wall. Not all of their damage is there, but it does not matter because Odoamne, as previously mentioned, is unkillable, especially when you pack a Cat on top of him. Second taunt going to come in, and I think Schalke are over it. I think Schalke want this game to end. They can take this inhibitor. If they want to keep pushing forward, they absolutely can. Maybe they play it out slow and steady, but they've got all the tools they need to end.
They could also fall back and try to go for the Drake Soul if they're really not feeling this one, because that is a lot of members for Vitality still alive, but they go for it.
Go, the classic Shen taunt flash to finish the deal. Labrov goes down. Dream's going to take that one. Neon now stepping forward. Can't even get one shot by Milica. The flash out to safety. Heal now coming in. That's it. Nexus exposed. Schalke, the miracle run alive. They will have to step over the body of Vitality to make it happen, but they're more than happy to do so.
And the thing is they have everything to lose now. Trevor said it on the desk. You know, at first, Schalke probably didn't believe it. We didn't believe it. But now they're this close. They're so close to actually doing it.
It's incredible. Yeah.
It would be...
People are always like, obviously the league's not scripted, it's just a meme, but then you